Live with shoes off with Casey, take 2. Oh my goodness gracious, that is so weird. I don't know what just happened, but it totally just ended the live stream. Oh my gosh. What is happening? This is just nuts. So we're just gonna give this a hot minute for everybody to be in here. Oh my gosh. Exciting and new horizontal live streams. Driving Casey crazy. So I was gonna start with StreamYard. I had everything set up, you guys, everything set up where I was gonna be able to put your comments on the screen. I've used StreamYard before and it's worked great. But it was not working great. My Wi-Fi, my internet wasn't working, and so yeah. But what we're gonna be talking about tonight, you guys, are the things that like we appreciate. The things that like change after 45. Can you Deanna's here, Brittany, Randad, Mike's Adventure, thank you for being here, everybody. Oh my gosh, back to live streams. I had a little bit of, um, some medical issues for a little while, and so I had to take a little break from it for a hot minute. Hey, Annie M, Paulette, oh, I love that you guys are all here with me. Oh, please let me know if my internet fails, or something like that, but I think we're gonna be okay. So, what is funny about getting older are the things that we appreciate completely change. And that's what I want to talk about. So, if you're not 45, if you're not older than 45, that's okay because as we age, they change and your things will still count. Hey, just Jane, those things will change at any age. But I think the older that we get, oh my gosh. And Nanny Goat says hi too. I love that you guys are all here. Um, and I have, and because my last live stream just ended on its own, 2 pages of things. So if you don't have any, I certainly do because things have changed for me. That is for sure. How is my volume doing? I could clip these back on here, but I hate having those on there. How is everybody's week going? We are on Thursday. And I got my new cup, you guys, that I designed. Volume's fine. Okay, good. Because maybe I'll take it back off because I hate having them on here. My new cup that I designed. Check it out. Isn't it the cutest? Look at I'm kicking off my shoes. Learning, laughing, and living. Shoes off together, where we kick off the day and keep the joy. Cheers, everybody. I like the colors and everything. So funny. So, my dog Baxter is right outside the door. He's protecting me and just sitting out there. Jamal, no, it's okay. Any age works. Seriously. Because I think it's not I should have Tang in here, but it's 8:15 and I don't want to be up all night too. I think at any age, I mean, these things change, but especially over like 45, I'm 50 now. And I'm constantly seeing that things are changing for me too. But some of these are going to be really funny. Some of these are going to be more serious. And so I really wanted to do this one live. I was going to make it into a video, but I thought, you know what? No, we're going to go live because I want your guys' feedback too and build off of that and have a bigger conversation from you and my ideas. So thank you all for being here. Give it a like, give it a love. Horizontal live stream. It's a whole new world for me right now. So my first category, I have this in categories, you guys. We can go off category, okay? But my first one, but peace and quiet. Tim's agreeing with whatever Brittany says. I love that. Ah. Is there a way to, yes, if I actually turned my camera, things wouldn't be backwards. And the way that this live was originally set up would have been to a T legit, but right now we're going to be backwards. What that says is shoes off with Casey. And that says, welcome, please remove your shoes. So if you're confused on what's on my wall, you know, Mm. Brittany is our moderator to keep the check positive and clean. Thank you for being here and for moderating. I really appreciate you. Mwah. So peace and quiet for me. This is huge. This is a huge one, you guys. But a quiet house. Oh, hi, Tracy. Oh. So, peace and quiet, a quiet house for me is something that changed. Like, I appreciate that so much more today than I did when I was younger. So when I come home and there's a lot of chaos, no. Hey, Liz, how's it going? You didn't know you'd have to watch in a mirror? I wonder if I could switch it around really quick. I can try switching it around. Is it bothering everybody? I can try switching it. Let me try. We got this, you guys. We don't need to be backwards, okay? So, hold on. Let's see if this works better. Hold on. Are we correct now? No, I got to get it back up. Ooh. Hold on. Are the words correct now? Yes, okay, the words are right. So I can't see myself in my phone is what's happening. I'm actually recording with the correct side of my phone, which is how you should do it. But we have success, but everything is spelled right now. I'm okay with the camera. I didn't realize. I look normal again. I don't want to throw anybody off here. Thank you for the help, you guys. So, a quiet house is huge for me. I'm just gonna go over like the 5 that I have under peace and quiet. Canceled plans. I love when plans get canceled. Like if there's a big event or something and then I hear, "Oh, it was canceled," normally people would be bummed. Mm-mm, not me. I'm like, "Yes." I know that's bad, but I'm sorry. It's what it is. Facts. I know. Brittany says facts. I love that. Leaving events early. Another one. When I'm in an event and I feel like I'm done, I'm just like, let's go. I don't like to stick around and lollygag like I used to. I'm just like, let's go. Let's go. People texting instead of calling. I love that. I love a good text. You know, phones actually for me though, I did customer service for so long. So like a phone call is like, you know, um, load that car up, baby. Sometimes you just need the break, says Liz. Exactly. You leave early at events too now? See? Okay. We're on the same page. I love this. Okay. See, we're not alone. These things just shift and we shouldn't be ashamed of it. We shouldn't feel bad about it. We just embrace it? And for me, I still have teens, but it's like when everybody has gone to bed and there is quiet, I really love that. I'll look and I'll see even my husband is starting to fall asleep. I'll see my dog is just about to fall asleep. I know my kids are safe, and I'm just like, that is like my moment to just be like, "Ah." Mm, 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 mm. Okay, for peace and quiet, do you guys have anything before we go on to the next category? Because we got to talk about your things too. Now, I can't see the chat on the phone, so I have, I think, the delay. So I am looking on my computer. Hold on. Tim, I'm still wondering if your left hand is really facing the light. Oh. Brittany says, "On Saturdays, I have the house to myself, and it's glorious." Isn't that the best? Yeah. Oh, but yeah, I know, I like Saturday mornings. I love my Saturday mornings to sleep in, you know, for sure. Okay, we're moving on to comfort over everything. Seriously, comfort over everything. Think about that. That's just like the title, but really that just encompasses everything. Oh my gosh. Okay. Comfy clothes. Like right now, comfy clothes. Comfy, comfy, comfy. Like I wore yesterday, I went out with my husband. We went somewhere. Um, you guys saw me. I was dressed. Some of you guys who are on my other channel had seen me. I was dressed up or whatever. I had a high heel on even. When I got home, that came off of me so fast. It's fun to dress up a little bit, but I prefer comfort, you guys. Comfort over everything. Good pillows. I will pay. I will pay for that. Who's that Mr. Pillow guy who sells pillows? Do you know who I'm talking about? I will buy those. I don't hold back with that. That and a quality mattress. Yes, Brittany says, "No bra when I can get away with it." Sorry, guys, but that's the truth. Bra is off. First thing. I still have mine on right now, though. I do, because I'm doing this live stream. It is TMI, but it's the pillow guy. Thank you, Jamal. Jamal wins. Jamal wins. The pillow guy. Those are good pillows. Mike Lindell. Thank you, Randan. The Minnesotan. Exactly. Got to support our Minnesota people. Quality mattress. I will spend money on a good mattress because you're there 8, sometimes 15 hours a day. No matter how much time I'm on that mattress, I want it to be good. Supportive shoes, heated blankets, glasses that help you actually see. At age 50, I invested in my first pair of real glasses and spent $400, which was way too much money, but these are it. And I am wearing them all the time now. I switched from Bob's, my husband's cheaters, to these. I still wear the cheaters sometimes, though. And bathrooms close by. I have to have bathrooms close by. Sorry, guys, TMI. But you know what? I feel like this is good for men as well. I have a husband, hello, but bathrooms close by. I need to know where that bathroom is, how long it's gonna take me to get there. Sleep is so important, Brittany. Deanne's laughing. Bubbly, you may not have gotten notified because I had one live stream set up with a StreamYard where I can put your comments on the screen to having to take it down because my internet wasn't working with it. Excuse me. Where my internet wasn't working with it and I had to start up a new one. So it came up so quickly. Yep. Tim has a Sleep Number bed. Are those good, Tim? Let me know in the chat or in the comments if you have a Sleep Number bed and what your number is. I tried one of those. Those are very expensive. Very expensive. Yeah. Randad, things were upside down and backwards, but we're good now. Yeah, they were upside down and backwards, literally. And then the internet just shut down on us. I know. I know, but comfort over everything. The next one, I think you guys are going to have more to say on this next category. Okay. Emotional growth, not explaining yourself, not caring what everyone thinks, protecting your peace, saying no, having small friend groups, minus our YouTube communities, but like real life people, like real life where you have to like get together with people all the time. that group is small, and I respect that, and I like that, you know? Mature conversations, that's a 50-50. I really like to be immature still, but I like to hear and learn a little bit more about what's going on in the world than I ever did before, you know? That has definitely changed since 45 for me. Not needing to win every argument and realizing not everyone deserves access to you. Page 1 is done. Okay, I wanna read from what you guys are saying. Liz will watch me upside down. Liz, it's so good seeing you. I was gonna text you tonight. I'm sorry that I didn't. No, I've not forgotten that. Hey, that was an accident. Oh, Liz pulling out a chair. What a friend. Pulling the chair out right from under me, making me fall. Go boom. Yeah, yeah. Okay, you guys get oh, I have more from that. Oh no, 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 no. Next we're on to funny middle-aged things. So emotional growth. Do you guys agree with that? Liz says work's been crazy, and yes, everybody, that was an accident. That was a wild night, you guys. So was wild. I hate that I can't see. At least you guys are seeing my words correctly, but I can't see the chat coming up on my phone, so I'm having to look down at my computer. So I apologize for that. Can I tell you right now, this room smells delicious. My burning candle down there, it smells so good. Those are the best candles. The one where you get the little wax and you put it in there. And when I turn on all my lights, it starts to heat up and it just smells delicious. Delicious. Okay, the next category, funny middle-aged things. I was going to make this into a video, but I decided it would be so much better as a live stream. Jamal agrees with emotional growth. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know about like the small friend group. I think I've kind of always been that way, even when I was younger. I didn't have a posse. Would a posse be considered a big group? I've always had smaller groups. Bubbly has cake in the oven. Round 2. You'll succeed. Deanne, yeah, we stopped tolerating BS. Yeah. Well, peeing all night long isn't funny. Randad, that is the truth. Let's talk about that for a second because I think that is, I used to think that it was just women who have had children. And now that I'm getting older, because, my mom had trouble with it, but now I'm realizing it hasn't, I don't even know if it has anything to do with having children for women because I have friends that aren't in that category and also have that issue, but it happens for men too. Like you can't go all night. So like me drinking water right now, I'm going to pay for this, you guys. I'm going to be up in the middle of the night, but I need to stay hydrated. So if you are not over 45 yet, realize that's coming your way. Yeah. And caffeine does not help that. One tip I'm going to give is when I eliminated caffeine, my bladder was a lot stronger. So women have so many reasons for it, but I'm with it 3:30 AM in the bathroom time every freaking night. Oh my gosh. Liz, I'm already there and I'm 45. Do you guys like cut drinking at a certain time? I was in a posse out west too. I'm 37, says Brittany. Got diagnosed with cancer at 34 and went through chemo, and that changed me completely. I now approach time, love, life, and overall differently. Brittany, thank you for sharing that with us. And I just love you. Thank you so much. You're such a positive, wise, fun person. Tracy says, why is it just walking past a bathroom makes you have to go? but you didn't have to before you walked. Right. Or if you're sitting down, heaven forbid, if you stand, you gotta go. You know what I mean? Every time. If I'm at my desk at work, if I stand up, I've just the first place I'm going is to the bathroom. Haha, yes, it is. And rolling over and thinking you can wait will last 2 minutes. I know. I know. I'll be sitting there. I'll get up from watching TV. Like if, heaven forbid I watch a movie for 2 hours or something like that. And, I'm just drinking my water and I'll get up and I'll be doing like the dance. And Bob will look over at me and he's like, "Are you okay, babe?" And I'm like, "No, I'm just trying to prep myself to run to the bathroom." It's like, "Okay, good to know." Oh, I love that you guys are all giving Brittany the love. She is a badass fighter. Liz says, "In Minnesota winter, walking outside when it's super cold and I immediately have to go." Oh, Randad says, "Nanny Goat is a cancer survivor too, and she was 39." Oh, you two probably have a lot to talk about. Oh, my sister had stage 4 cancer, a few different ones actually, and she at about 50, and she came out the other end and is cancer free, and it's like it's such a fight and so scary and ugh, yeah. Jamal says, "I moderate my water morning and afternoon." Yes, night, no. Exactly. Pop's wisdom talk. How you doing, buddy? Aw. Pops is here, girl. How's everyone doing? Everybody, let's say hi to Pops. He has a YouTube channel and he is so funny, guys. He rolls his cigars. You guys will love him. He gives like talks about like religious things. So if you are a faithful person and you like that, he talks about that. He does shorts all the time where he tells funny jokes. Um, but he's such a good man and has promoted me, shouted me out, has been such a good person. We found each other through this Shoes Off with Casey channel and we've just connected. He's a super good guy. So you'll have to check him out. But everybody say, and he goes by Pops. Pop. But yeah, we love that. I know I called him Pops. Now everybody's gonna call him Pops. I'm sorry. I started off calling him Pops, but he goes by Pop. Sorry. Props to Pops. But yeah. So everybody just joining us, we are talking about things that I'm going to say it specifically. The things you appreciate completely change as we get older. And especially like at a 45, I really felt a shift in things for myself, given at that point too, I was going through a divorce and my life was completely changing, but that's another whole story. Everybody's now saying, "Sorry, Pop, sorry, Pop." I before I go on to the next category, I wanted to say, this channel hit 500 subscribers, you guys. You know what's funny is it hit 500 subscribers. So to monetize, you need 1,000 subscribers and you need 4,000 watch hours. I have like exactly 500 subscribers and 2,000 watch hours. I mean, could I be like completely halfway there? With my other channel, I remember we had like so many watch hours and it was hard to get the subscribers, but here it's like completely equal. Yeah. But you guys would definitely enjoy Pop's wisdom talk. And I'm so glad you popped in. Pop popped in. So I think it's funny that we were talking about the bathroom for so long. Um, but these are funny middle age things. Are we ready? Checking restaurant menus before going. Does anybody else do that? I don't like when I go there, like, because I feel like I have to read the whole darn, I'm gonna take this off there. I feel like I have to read the whole darn menu or before I will unpin, yeah. But I will actually research it and know it because I have to read everything to make sure I'm getting the best thing on the menu, you know? You have for years, Liz. You check online, Tim? Mostly at the prices? Yeah, that's too, but you wanna plan it out, you wanna make sure you're getting the best for your money as well. And then I also will look for coupons to bring with. Like, excuse me, a couple of our favorite restaurants. I mean, I can get, even if it's 10% off, I'm doing it, you know? Paulette does that too. And Just Jane, I'm fussy. I also don't want to be the one that's sitting there and not knowing what I'm going to order. You know what I mean? I don't want to be just sitting there forever being like, yeah, no, I'm not ready. No, when they come, I want to be ready. Because, again, I want to get it done and get home, you know? Yeah. I even Google how to pronounce things. Randad, look at you. There was a restaurant, was it called the Macaroni Grill? It was in Minnesota. And their menu Italian, but I couldn't there was always some things on there that I couldn't pronounce. And I'd be like, how do I pronounce that?" But you're Randad, that's a whole nother level. Oh, yeah. Tim says he hates ordering from apps, kiosks, or fast food. Me too. I won't do it. In fact, when I go to restaurants and they'll be like, "What's your code?" Like McDonald's will say that. My kids do it, so they'll pull up their phone. I'm like, unless they pull it up and give me a code so they get the credit. And you can get really good deals. I just don't have the time or the patience for it. Like even I just, you want a good Domino's pizza sometime. And you can't just call and talk to Mr. Domino's guy and say, "I just want my pizza, and this is how I want it, and this is my address, and here's my information," and then you pay them when they come. That just doesn't exist anymore. You have to do it on the darn app, and then you get to watch them come to you. It complicates things. Bubbly says, "I don't like going to a certain kind of restaurant, like, if it's known for seafood, but then all the options are so meh that I could do it at home, easier, better." Well, Bubbly, of course, because 'cause you're like the chef. So you could be doing it always better. Paulette says, "Tim, 100%. Oh, checking online, mostly at the prices. Oh, hate ordering from apps. Yeah, that's definitely a good one. I feel like I can do something better with my money than pay restaurant prices anymore." Tracy, that's true. Restaurant prices are pretty expensive. Sometimes you find a decent deal though, and I'm like, there is no way I could have made this for that amount of money. Sometimes like if I just want a taco from Taco Bell, right? And I just want a taco, that is easier than me having to make a whole meal, right? So sometimes the little things work, and then they never put the sour cream. Exactly. You never get the orders correct anymore. I mean, does everybody else do this when they give you your fast food order? Do you actually check everything in your bag before you leave? I am that person. I am so tired of, and then I won't remember everything that everybody ordered, but how many times do you like pull away and my daughter will be like, "Mom, I didn't get my drink." I'm like, "I'm not going back. It's another $5 in gas just to go back and get your pop." I don't think so. Or when you walk into McDonald's and the kiosk is there and there is nobody working at the counter, bye. Bob will not even do a drive-through. He's 72, my husband. He hates drive-throughs and at banks. He has to always go in. Even if we're at a store like a Walmart or he won't go to the self-checkout. He requires somebody to check him out. He doesn't want to put people out of work. Bubbly said, oh wait, Tracy says, "Well, I'd always pay for Jack in the Box tacos," right? Bubbly says, "There's some places I don't mind ordering, but I will never order Chipotle online app anymore." Nope. No, because you have to be there and watch how much sour cream they put on. If I'm paying for it, it's gonna be the right amount of stuff that I get on there. Or even a Subway sandwich. I want the certain amount of mayo, I want the certain amount of black olives, pickles, I want light lettuce, and I'm gonna make sure that lettuce is light. I am sounding really anal right now, and I get that, but when you're paying $35 for a 6-inch Subway these days, I'm gonna make sure I'm getting exactly what I want, you know? I'll never forget back in this would have probably been in 1999 to 2004-ish, so this is many years ago. Um, Red is not gonna type anymore, you're just gonna talk to text. Love that. Um, I remember I'd go to and be in Subway, and, I'd be like, "I want extra black olives," and I know that there is no limit to the extra. You can get as much as you want. And when I say extra and they'll grab their hand in and grab 3 black olives and sprinkle them on. I'm like, "No, I want extra olives." And then they'll go in and grab 3 more. I'm like, "Grab them and put them on my sandwich." I'm like, "I'm gonna sit here and I'll actually" I'm that person, I'm gonna say extra until you have, like, 100 more on that sandwich, you know? I'm like, "Aren't these things free? The extras?" You know? Pop's Wisdom says, "Hey, Brittany, Annie, Tim, Randad, Paulette, thanks for the welcome. Hope everyone's doing great. Good to be here with everybody." Aw, I love that, and the hearts and the loves. You're such a good man. Such a good man, Charlie Brown. Kristen says, "Yes, Subway has gotten out of hand with the prices." I know. Where are the Subway coupons? Remember those back in the day, you guys? When you'd have your little card and you would get whenever you bought Subway, you'd get a little yellow Subway thing and you'd put it on there and you'd fill your card, you'd get a free Subway. Liz says being pickier about food comes with age too. You've reached a point where you know what you like and what you don't. That is so true. And but even my kids will be like, "Hey mom, Subway is buy one get one half off." And I'm like, "That's still expensive." You know? Yeah. Okay, that was just the first one of funny middle-aged things. The next one I have is sitting down while getting ready. Am I the only one who does this or has to take breaks while I'm getting ready? Like, I'll shower, I'll dry off, and then I need to sit down for a minute. And then I'll brush my teeth, and then I'll sit down for a minute, and then I'll blow dry my hair, and I'll sit down for a minute. I just won't it takes me so much longer just with all my little breaks, you know? I mean, I can't remember the last time I've gotten ready without having a chair, you know? And now I remember growing up, my mom and my sisters, given we had 1 bedroom and we had all girls in 1 bathroom, but I remember them sitting at the kitchen table doing their makeup, and I remember watching her do it. And now I get it though. You know, she just sat there with her mirror doing her makeup at the kitchen table. Tim says, "I can't put my feet over my head anymore when I put my socks on." Oh my, it's already 8:50. Oh my gosh. Randad agrees with Liz. Bubbly says, "Sometimes I sit down when I brush my teeth, and I have learned my balance is not great as it once was. Putting socks on is risky business." Yeah, yeah. Just wait until you start throwing out your back when you put your socks on. That's a whole 'nother thing. Oh, Pop's Wisdom Talk says, "Hey everyone, old Mike and I." So there's another channel that's also been very supportive of me and is a very good channel as well. Um, and you're gonna have your first podcast next week on Tuesday at 6 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern. Do the math. I need to know what it is Central. Hope to see everyone there. Old Mike and Pop's podcast started a new channel. I love that. I was wondering how that was gonna work because I know that you guys will do a joint live stream on his channel. That's really cool that you did that. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to I don't have a pen to write this down. Hey, Brittany, will you remind me of that information? To text that to me as a reminder? Because then I actually will set up a phone reminder to go off, you know, like, if it's always at that time, that's how I remember them. Yeah. Oh, working from home? Paulette says that's why I don't wear socks. Truth, right? I know summers are better for that reason. Randit says, "We will listen to Pop." He's awesome. You guys will like him and Mike. They're awesome. Mike has a super soothing voice. He was a preacher for many years. Just a very calm voice. Oh, thank you, Brittany. Okay. So the next thing I have is stretching before doing simple tasks, which is something I should probably do more. Let's be real. Getting excited about storage containers. Bob and I built stairs in our garage the other day. So we had 2 steps when you come out of our garage, just 2 quick steps. And there's this platform that we built now because Bob felt we were gonna fall when we came out of the house because the step is just bam, bam. So we built a platform and we didn't close it off so we can put storage containers under there. You can't have enough storage. I should have given a picture of it, but it's on my phone that I'm recording with. Being irrationally excited when plans cancel. We talked about that one already. Reading labels at arm's length. Am I the only one that does this? But that's definitely something that changes. I hate going in and cooking something now because I can never read without my glasses. 85 totes of Halloween. But it's like, yeah, how do I cook this? Learning, laughing, and now I got these classes, for reading a computer and a desk. But now I'm noticing when I'm driving, seeing far away is getting fuzzy, or when I'm shopping, I'm like, and I don't have glasses on, I'm like, so now I need another pair just for that, and another pair for this, and another one for like blue lights. Oh, taking a picture, Jane, of the label so you can enlarge it. Yes. Thank goodness for phones. And Tracy has to turn the flashlight on my phone to read any labels. Right? I know. It's like, do I go and get LASIK? I don't want to do this for the next 50 years because it's only going to get worse. You know? Homebody joy is my next category. Just being home. Do you guys appreciate that a lot more after 45? Just being home? Where before that, it was like, just go, go, go. You couldn't wait to like just go and do stuff. Tim, Tim uses binoculars to see the future. Oh, oh, excuse me. Why am I burpy? I'm so sorry. What did I eat? Oh, in my live stream yesterday, you guys were talking about popcorn. And I was waiting for Bob to pick me up. And so I got a popcorn ball. Remember popcorn balls? And I shouldn't have done it, but it was so good. I'm going to take a picture and share it with you guys in the next live, I think, because these popcorn things are so good. Yeah, no place like home. Bubbly's a bit of both. Pop's Wisdom Talks is also Casey and others have been encouraging me to start a live stream. I've been waiting till I had over 1,000 subscribers. Yes, you just reached 1,000 a week or two ago. I was waiting for it to happen. I was so excited for you. So now I'm starting the stream next Tuesday evening at 7 Central. Oh, I love that. Thank you for the Central. Is that 7 a.m. or 7 p.m.? Brittany, another thing you'll have to share with me. And when you're in your videos, the pool in the backyard, is that your pool? Because that looks really refreshing. Liz asked Tim, does the binoculars work? Because I clearly can never see what's coming next. Jamal doesn't like being at home. I like excitement. Okay. And honestly, I have to say, I mean, this is just since I hit 50 has really just changed for me. NEM works from home, so when the weekend comes, you can't wait to be out and about. I bet. I can see that. Doesn't though, if you do work at home, doesn't it feel more like a work environment? It's not just your happy place. Oh, it's 7 p.m. I like that. And that's on Tuesday evenings. That works for me. 1900 o'clock. I'll be watching you. I think that's awesome that you're doing the live streams. I tried doing StreamYard tonight. I've done it many times before, but for some reason the Wi-Fi and everything just wasn't working right. So, um, being home, homebody joy, candles. Like I said, this candle over here, I just love this thing. Finding a good parking spot. I feel like I've won the lottery when I get a good parking spot. Clean countertops. And when nobody needs you for like 20 minutes. Paulette says, I love being at home except for when I'm at the casino. And here's the mature confidence. No longer trying to impress people. realizing comfort is luxury, liking yourself more, protecting your energy, unfollowing people that drain you, wearing what you like, and understanding peace is success. And I had to learn that one just recently, obviously, when I overdid a little bit too much. But now, for the first time yesterday, I actually felt like myself again. And then today I really didn't think about it much, and I just feel like I'm coming out the other end now. That didn't sound right. I appreciate a sink and dish rack free of dishes. Yes, NEM, I agree with you. So you said not really to my question about the office at the working from home. I have an office. Oh, so it's an isolated space, but there's never a break since I do housework during my breaks. Exactly. But then you get more free time. Like you can start dinner, you could throw in a load. So there's always that. I think we need some jokes now. Or if I have missed some things, you guys can add to this list. What things, the things you appreciate that have completely changed? I got to finish this now because it's an hour before bedtime. And if I drink anything else, yeah. And you guys can get this cup too. I think you can get it on my web. You can get it on YouTube. I put a link on the YouTube channel. I get so exhausted working all the time. I just like coming home and laying flat on the floor. Tim, just think if I had fake nails, I could be like an influencer. You gotta show me too. And then it says, ha 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 ha. I'm gonna look at something quick here. I have been live for an hour. If you haven't subscribed yet, and this is your first time watching us, please hit that subscribe button. You know, you gotta always say that. Switching to, I have two phones, but I don't have the one set up on here. Randad says, if I could give one piece of advice to young people or change my past, it would be don't worry, in caps, don't worry about what others think. I love that. That is a really good one. Tim subscribed and became a member. Tim Jeffries bought me a coffee. He is a member, the first member, the buying me a coffee membership for the year. That is so sweet of you. Superhero. Gotta think of a new name for this one. You know, fluffy socks, you know. But yeah, that is a good one, Granddad. Yeah, don't worry about what others think. I think, you know, it's harder for some people to do that. But you really have to train yourself. Even, you know, I do pretty well, but sometimes somebody will say something and I'll be like, you know, I'll think about it for a minute and then I'll decide whether, no, it's trash or not. Or don't worry, Tim says, or don't worry about what others smell about you. Nice. Oh, Brittany says, shoes off with Casey has a goal of 1,000 subscribers. Let's help her reach this goal. Woo, we're on our way, you guys. Tim, rethink that one, Tim. So we have been live for 1 hour. I don't think this would be a good live if we didn't bring Baxter in here. Should I grab the backs? All right, let me grab them. Baxter wants to say hi. Come on in, Bax. Yep, you can come on the chair. Come on the chair. Yep, come on. Come on up. Come on up, baby. Here, I'm going to sit right here, baby. There you go. Come on, let's go on. I know. You're so excited to see me. I know. Hold on. Hold on. Oh. Oh. Oh, kisses? Oh, he just wants to crawl up. You want to come up all the way? Come on, come on. Oh. What do you think there? Huh? You missed me, huh? You a good boy? Huh? Are you a good boy, Baxter? Oh, my microphones. I should probably get my mics off because you guys are really hearing it breathe. So this is my border collie Baxter. He has his routine, you guys. He's 5 years old now. In dog years, that's getting older. But you are a very good boy, and you miss your mama when I'm not around. He's seeing himself on the screen, you guys. Are you a good boy? I have to hold him because he will go. He sees himself. He thinks it's another dog. You a good boy? Remember when we took him to the vet and his ear got cut? Oh, I can't show it now. When it's up and he turns. Yeah. So he is a border collie from a tongue in the mouth, from a direct working dog from an Amish family. We got him, and we didn't realize how different that would make him, but he is very protective. So, hey, where's your frisbee? Where's your frisbee? You want to go get your frisbee? Huh? But he sleeps with us. He's very protective of us. Yeah. Yeah. Baxter Bagstreet. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. You had a haircut about a month ago. Yeah. I know. I love you. Watch when I talk to him, certain things. Are you a good boy? Where's your frisbee? Where's your frisbee? Where's daddy? Watch when I say this name, you guys. When I say this name, and this is a mean tease, but it's his friend. Watch this. Dakota. Dakota? He gets really excited for him because it's his friend. I'm sorry. Your tail is wagging even. But why don't you go get your frisbee and we'll play frisbee, okay? Yeah, okay. Oh, that's my dog. But he's just sitting here staring at me now. He's like, Mom, it's my time now. So I need to go have Baxter time because Bob has been studying for a test and has not been able to give him the one-on-one treatment that he needs. So I want to thank you, Brittany Hudson, for moderating. I want to thank everybody for coming in and being a part of this live stream and helping my channel grow. I have so much fun with all of you guys. Do you hear him whining? The guilt, the mom guilt, but when I shut the door, he gives me my space. Remember to check out Pops. I don't know if Brittany can put in a link to his channel for you guys, but maybe the next time we can do that to Pop's Wisdom Talks. I don't know if I can do it right here, right now. But you guys should be able to find him too. If you just go into the chat and click on him, you can find him that way too. But he's a good guy, but we love you all. I love you all. Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you for participating and being such a good support. Give us a like. Give me a like. See, I always say us. I'm used to having a channel with my husband. Give me a like. Tim's number one. Oh, I didn't even check out the top fans. Tim Jeffries is the number one. Brittany's number two. NEM number three. Just Jade number 4, Paulette number 5, Jamal 6, Deanne number 7, Tracy 8, 9 was Randad, 10 was Liz. Aww. Pop's Wisdom Talk is 11. So just go at Pops, Pops. You know what? I can do it right here, I think. There he is. I think I can do it. Oh, it didn't work. Oh, it worked better for Brittany, but yeah, you guys will love him. All right. Love you guys. Be safe. Be good. See you next time. Next Thursday at 8:15 Central. Set your phone calendars, you guys. How do I end it? Oh, I have to end it on my phone. Hold on. I have to end it on my phone. Or is it on here? Okay. Bye, guys.